Okay, everybody, welcome. We're gonna open these packs from the 2025 Mega Pack Bundle. Also, don't forget to check out the other videos on my page to learn more about Battle Aura TCG, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Inspired TCG I created that's based off of spirituality and religion with balancing improvements and with new features like face down attack mode and more that plays similar to classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Check out the 30-second trailer on my page. Okay, now, this is my second case of this. I'll be opening. I'm probably gonna do like I did the video before this one and open half of the 12 Megatons in one video and open the other half in another one. So these are this is a case of it. This is 12 boxes. Let me get 3 out. Not 3, I mean 6. Yeah, we'll just pull the 6 out. 2, 4, 6. Now, I did really want Purge before. I didn't pull it. Hopefully, I pull Purge this time. I wanted Imperm too. Like, the main thing I want is Purge, but I wanted some of the Primite cards too, like 3 Lordy Loads. I wanted Imperm. Oh, I did want the other Charmy that lets you draw every time your opponent special summons from the hand. I just didn't get any of those. I do think my other pulls, like, you know, unless I missed some stuff that, like, Drew Swarm was a good pull. But I think, like, besides Drew Swarm, I don't think I got too much good cards from that pack. Hopefully this case is better. I mean, that last case. Let's see what we get. But I'm gonna, like, go through all the cards I still haven't yet and, you know, get some type of summary check on the value of those cards that I pulled before. So, wow, I didn't have this card yet, Spell Card Soul Exchange. At least the, what do you call it, the Starlight Rare version of it. I have a holographic version of it from when I got the Infinite Forbidden Exodia pack. This is a good card, just I don't feel like I have enough special summon monsters, I mean high level monsters, to use this card. Also, you're kind of using this card and then you're summoning a monster, so it's kind of going 2, but you could take away more than one of your opponent monsters, but it's kind of like you might just be better off using a kaiju than that card, but it does have some uses in the right deck. Potentially Blue Eyes could use it if you know you're going second, but it's still kind of risky. What if your Blue Eyes stay in the deck? Well, you know what? Maybe going second in a Blue Eyes deck where you have 3 Blue Eyes because you're using the new Kyberman, I could see playing Spell Card Soul Exchange and it being consistent and powerful. Let's see. Barrel Load Dragon. Barrel Cold Dragon. What is this one? 2+ effect monster. This card can only be destroyed by card effects while a link monster. No, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects while a link monster points to it. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. At the start of the damage step of this card was link summon using 3 monsters material. Battles an opponent monster. You can destroy all monsters on the field. Wow. You can banish this card from the graveyard. Banish 1 dark monster with 3,000 or more attack from the field, and if you do special summon 1. Okay. The board wipe is cool, but that's a lot of resources, kinda. Okay, that's for you, Bell. Malice. Okay. Ooh, Pot of Greed. But this card is banned. I don't think this is worth too much. Hallowed Anamina. Okay. Nothing too special there, but not the worst pulls. Let's see what's in the second pack. Pie. So I don't personally care for any of these cards that just got pulled, just because I don't play those decks. I play Blue Eyes for right now, and I'm kind of only considering to possibly play Dark Magician when the new cards come out, possibly. Ooh, I like this card. So this one isn't worth much, most likely. I know the original version is, like I guess one of the older pulls, but this is still a cool card because Dark Magician is my favorite deck to play, and I do like the Magician of Black Chaos and its variants, especially this one. I actually think this is a good card if it was easier to get out. You know what I mean? Like if you could just like throw this on top of an already established board. Dark Hole. That's cool. Okay. Chaos Dragon Leveneer. What is this? Cannot be normal summon / step. Must be special summon from your hand by banishing one. No, by banishing 3 light and/or dark monsters from your graveyard. Wait, 3 light and/or okay. Only light. Special summon 1 monster from your graveyard in defense position. Only dark. Shuffle 1 random card from your opponent's hand into the deck. That's fire. But it has to be only dark. I don't have a dark deck. Both light and dark destroy up to 2 cards on the field. You can only use the... Not bad, but it's still risky to play this in Blue Eyes because it's a dead card until you get a certain amount of lights or darks in the graveyard. Okay. So nothing really there either. Let's see what's in this third box. Yeah, these boxes have been so hard to open. Okay. Another spell card, Soul Exchange. I much rather had gotten 2 Imperms, but woo, I got Dominus Purge. This is what I'm talking about. So this already makes this new case way better than the other case because I got Dominus Purge finally. So this card is like, so Dominus Purge was like $45, the one from Infinite Forbidden. So I was thinking that, like, you know, when this new Purge came out, that the price of Purge would probably drop to like maybe $10 or something like that. But since this is a higher rarity than the original one, not counting the Starlight Rare version of it, it seems like Dominus Purge only went from like $45 to $40, and then this newer Purge, this one I just pulled, is $38. So at one point it was $35, but it went up to $38. So it's like Purges isn't getting any cheaper. So I like that this is here. And you know, a lot of people, they feel like don't buy packs, don't buy cases, just buy the specific cards you want. But I can't personally buy like I just won't do it though. Like I can't buy 3 Purges for $45 each. I much rather buy packs and cases and try to pull it myself, so I got it. And then plus I get other cards too. Even if, like, you know, these other cards, right, like the ones that I pulled so far, they're not really cards I'm too interested in, but that's just because of the type of decks that I play. For other people who want to trade or who might want to buy these cards they're interested in. So yeah, I got Purge, which is great. And Master Duel, I've been testing with 2 Purges, and that's perfect. That's like all I need. So if I can get 1 more Purge out of this, that'll be amazing. If I could get 2 more, I could experiment, you know, playing with 3 Purges possibly, but 2 is all that I need. So let's see. I'm very happy about that. Let's see. Wow, Retaliating C. So they say that this card is good. Let's see what this exactly does again. When your opponent activates a spell card that includes the effect of that special summons monster, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way while this card is face up on the field, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Okay, so this could be better than Different Dimension Ground in a way. When going first, let's see. If this card is sent to the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Earth insect monster with. Okay, so this is, okay, I guess this is if I want to do what Different Dimension Ground, the trap I think is called, that all cards are banished. Like if I want to do this going first as a hand trap. If Maxi was legal, this could get me Maxi too, but Maxi isn't legal. So this has potential. I gotta think on this card more and see if it's worth using going first in some decks, or if I'm just better with Different Dimension Ground. I think Different Dimension Ground might be better for when I'm going first, as I can it's just powerful versus a lot of decks before my opponent even gets to do anything. Because versus some decks like Fire King, they might be able to destroy a monster before they summon a monster, which means I'll miss a chance to banish a card. But so far, the trap has been going great. Ooh, so this one is already better. Ooh, Infinites and Permanents. I saw a lot of Imperms. This is just me, right? Like, I get some Imperms, right, are more valuable than others. But, and then depending on what's more valuable, people might like the ultimate rare Imperms, whatever. But I feel like this is like the most fire Imperm artwork I seen, just because the whole card is like, this is fire. So I don't really need this. This is like flexing, but I do want like 2 more of these to play in my deck. Or maybe I won't flex and I'll put it in my trade-in book, but I'll probably put it in my deck. I've been putting my Starlights and my Quarter Century rares in my deck. So already this is way better. We got a Purge and a Imperm. Okay, that was the first 3 packs. Let's see what's in the next 3 packs. Whoa. So yeah, sorry about that. It is not the space I have on this table trying to open these packs. Okay. So yeah, at first I really wanted Purge, then I thought that Purge isn't good because it conflicts with Alistair the Invoker for my Blue Eyes Invoke deck. But as I've been testing out in Master Duel, it never comes up that Purge conflicts with Alistair. Or even the, what's the cards called? What are those cards called? Like Drool Swarm, the Bistils. And then when it does, I have the option to, like, you know, use my Ash first, use the Bistils first and whatnot. Or it'll just be those hands where I have Purge, but I don't have nothing that conflicts with Purge. So like Alistair will still be in my deck. So it actually works way better than what I thought. So now I get what some people said, where they were like, you know, Purge does stop the invoked cards, but if they were playing Blue Eyes Invoked, they would still use Purge anyway. So now my deck improved. I have one more powerful, highly effective card. So this is a pretty good card. I think this is like a $10.50 card, the Black Goat Laughs. I think this is a good card. People talk about using it sometimes, maybe in a side deck. I just like need to get better on knowing card names because I don't think I know enough cards in the meta to be activating this to be one step ahead of my opponent. Let's see. Declare one monster card name. This turn, neither player can special summon monsters with that original name, except from the graveyard. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then declare one monster card name. This turn, neither player can activate the effects of monsters on the field with that original name. You're going to use Black Goat. So I guess in some situations, right, I might get a window of opportunity. Like if my opponent is like, I discard a card and they try to summon Diabell Star or something like that, I could be like, no, Black Goat Laughs, and just specifically call that monster out if it's going to be, you know, summoned in that type of way. Or like if they're going to use Spirit, the Link one, to special summon Blue Eyes, I could be like, no, pick Blue Eyes and stop it. So maybe I got to look more into how people are recommending to use this card to see if I could use it or to see how often it's helpful if I don't know my opponent's deck. So I get it that versus Draco Tail, I could just, you know, call their fusion starter. World Chalice. Ooh, Dark on Dragon. So I like this card because I remember it from Duel Links. 2 level 7 monsters. Yeah, when I was playing Red Eyes. Once per turn, if you have exactly 5 monsters in your graveyard, you can also XYZ summon Dark on Dragon by using a level 5 or higher Dark Dragon monster you control. You can detach one material from this card, target one card your opponent controls, destroy it, then banish one card from your graveyard. Also, this card cannot attack directly for the rest of the turn. So unfortunately, because it's Dark Dragons, I can't use this with Blue Eyes. But I can use this card with Blue Eyes. This is kind of more difficult to use than I thought. Banish one level 8 dragon monster from your extra deck. Special summon this card from your hand. You cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except Dark Dragon monster. See, I didn't know it had that restriction too. But this will be the last thing that I do. Future summon one monster from the extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. Target another attack position monster on the field. It loses exactly 500 attack and defense. If you do, destroy that monster. So the second effect to destroy a monster is why people say it's kind of similar to Pinkertops. But Pinkertops would probably be better because it's less restrictions. Ryzeal Detonator, don't really need it. Okay. Let's see what is in this next box. 2 more left for this video. Man, are these hard to open. Maybe I'm just opening it the wrong way. The structure decks is way easier to open. Okay. Ooh, Red Eyes / Dragon. So this is just, you know, I guess good. I do like Red Eyes. Red Eyes is one of my other favorite decks. I remember this card from Duel Links. I used to play Red Eyes when this was like the main boss monster way to play Red Eyes. Ooh, Malice Q. So I don't really like Malice, but I remember this card from Duel Links and then TCG. Mostly from Duel Links. Not Duel Links, Master Duel. Come on, where's the Charmy at that lets you draw when your opponent summons from the hand? Where the good cards at? Obliterate? Okay, one more pack for this box. Ooh, Chaos Sorcerer. I remember this from like early Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you had like Magician of Black Chaos, was that the card? And then you had Blacklisted Soldier Envoy the beginning, Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy the end, and Chaos Sorcerer. Ooh, Drill Beam. The Drill Beam that I did not need. I do need Lordy Load though. I guess this is a fancier version of Drill Beam to play. I have the Drill Beam from what's that pack called? Battles of Legend, Mayhem. So yeah, if I want to play Primite Blue Eyes, I still need 3 Lordy Loads and what else? 3 Lordy Loads and 1 more Primite Dragon, the normal summon. So that makes these packs actually great to get because Lordy's in here along with Purge. What is this? 2 level 4s. When this card is summoned, you can special summon 1. Wait, if you can attack to target 1 of your. I like this card. I remember when I was playing the Cerberus Pendulum deck and the Endymion. Ooh, Sinjin. So I think I needed 1 more of this card to complete my Millennium package. Cool, cool, cool. So now I have the complete Millennium engine. Come on, let's end the video out with a bang. Ooh, Gamma Seal, the turtle kaiju. So, you know, this is just a regular kaiju, but if you use it on yourself in a kaiju deck, this is really good with its negates and stuff. I seen it on Master Duel. The King of D. Oh, I think the new one is this Dictator D. This card names become Lord of D while on the field. When this card is normal summon, you can discard one spell / trap, add one for the summoning dragon, melody from Waking a Dragon from your deck, or reveal from your deck to your hand, or dragon. Okay, so wow, that was great. I'm very happy with the Purge and the Imperm that I pulled. Thanks for checking out this video. I'll see you in our next video. Peace.